Hi, I'm Shane Harvey from Howell Milsim Assault Squad. Today I'm going to be going over the Well G96. I bought this gun from evike.com, and honestly I don't think I'm going to be buying much from evike.com anymore. They just put me through hell trying to get this gun to me. It took them about 2 weeks to actually ship it from their store when it says it's going to ship out the next business day. So I don't really want to buy from them anymore except for like parts. But for guns, I'm just going to go straight to GI. But back to the gun itself, I'm going to start going over the back, and then I'm going to get to the front eventually. Well, this back here, the stock, it's rubber. Right there is rubber. You can take out these pieces to make it a shorter length of pull on the bolt. Thing I've noticed on this one is, I don't know if it's all of it, but if you take these out, the screws stick out, so they stab you in the shoulder, and it's really not comfortable. So I just recommend leaving those in. You can adjust this cheek piece with these screws right here, and so no more adjusting your cheek piece with an Allen wrench. You can just untwist these and adjust it however you want. It does have a monopod. Now, I don't know if it's just mine or if it's the product in general, but it doesn't stay out. And when it does stay out, I can't put any weight on it. See, I'll just push on it and it'll go back in, which totally defeats the purpose of a monopod. So I can't even use it. And to be honest, I'm not going to unscrew it all the way for those longer shots. So I'm just going to brace it with my hand like that, or I'm just not going to use it at all. Alright, and the stock has a folding mechanism just like the real AW338L96. Folds like that. You just push this button, it gets caught on the contact piece over there, and you just flip it out. This scope does not come with the gun, although the scope mount does, because it is a 10mm dove rail instead of those 20mm RIS rails. And this bolt is really nice. I like the bolt, except for the fact that mine came broken. Like, I can pull it out, but if I pull it out too far, it doesn't go back in unless you pull the trigger down, and it goes back in, just like that. Well, I mean, since I got this product, I've been having major issues with it. The monopod, then this, there should be a bolt catch right here, which totally stops the pull factor when I pull it all the way out, when it doesn't catch like that. The bolt catch is supposed to catch it before it pulls all the way back, so I can't just, rip it right out of there. So, another defective part on this gun. I don't know if it's all of them, but it happened on mine. It came broken. Another reason why I don't like Evike is they did not check this product at all. This safety works, but on another guy's review, he says it fires on safe. I don't think he had the safety pushed down all the way. You have to push it down all the way and have the bolt racked for the safety to be functional. Like, you can still pull the trigger, but the firing pin doesn't go in. So if you put it on fire, pull the trigger, this firing pin indicator goes in, and the hammer slams down on the top of this magazine's hammer thing, whatever it is, right there, and then the propane flies out, or green gas, whatever you want to use. I recommend propane because it is cheaper, and the only downside is you have to apply a tiny bit of silicone oil, but it's such a small amount of silicone oil that you need to use that it's almost like not even a factor, really. This scope is a Leapers 3-9x50 illuminated scope. The reason I bought this scope is I hate the penny scopes. What I mean by that is, on this scope you have to remove these covers and get to your adjustments. Well, I like having the adjustments readily available like this, But the good thing is these Allen screws lock the adjustment in, so you can't turn it, and your asshole friends can't turn it and mess with you. All you have to do is undo this Allen screw right there, and then it clicks how many mils you want to adjust it, and then you screw it back down, it locks into place. It's red and green illuminated over here. It has 5 settings for each illumination. Alright, so back to the gun itself. This mount came with the gun, like I said earlier, and it came with spacers. And what I mean by that is this mount is originally 30 millimeters, and this is a 1-inch tube scope, but well included 25 millimeter spacers that came with the scope mount. So you can just pop in a 1-inch scope, or you can just pop them out and then put your 30 millimeter scope in there. Works just fine. This magazine holds 17 rounds, and it's propane or green gas. You charge it right here just like any standard gas magazine, and then, like I said before, hammer gas ammo. Holds 17 rounds. Goes straight in. Sometimes you have a little trouble, but you just gotta pop it right in there. This mag catcher I really like, unlike the other L96s, where the spring ones at least, where the mag's up here. The mag down here is actually in the correct spot, and it's got the correct mag release. I love that. This camo job did not come stock with this gun. This is a custom paint job that I did using just like simple tiger stripe design with the stencils and spray paint and whatnot. It worked really nice. I love it. It works pretty good. It's winter right now here in Michigan, so I can't really test it out, but to me it looks pretty good. It's a nice OD green and tan, a little bit darker tan if you can see that in there. I did little dots in here with another stencil that I used, so you can tell that it's 3 colors, not just 2. There is a sling swivel mount. You can use that for a Harris type bipod also. And then this bipod that came with the gun, it's an okay bipod. The thing I don't like is this wobbles, so it's not steady. So I mean, it is support better than no bipod, but it's just not the best. And for me, a sniper rifle has to have the best, or else it's not a sniper rifle. What I mean by that is, if you're gonna have an M16 fully upgraded, might as well call that a DMR, because unless you have like a standard, like a semi-automatic dedicated gearbox or a bolt action, you're not gonna get those consistent shots that you're gonna get from a nice bolt action sniper rifle. This is a metal barrel. The whole thing's metal except for the obviously plastic stock. Now this flash hider is weird. It's really weird. You would think that this screw right here undoes this part, then it comes off. No, you just untwist it like so. Untwists all the way, and then it's actually really tight on the inner barrel. But the thing I don't like is it doesn't come with 14mm negative or positive threads, so you have to custom make suppressors, which I do all the time, and video of those will be posted soon. I just haven't had the time to make any. And another complaint I have is this barrel, you can just twist it. You can just twist it and it loosens. It's really annoying. And another thing that I forgot to mention, this is why I'm returning the gun. Those other problems, the bolt catch and the monopod, don't bother me. What does bother me is Evike did not check the inner hop-up. The hop-up adjustment is right under this scope, so you have to take the scope thing off completely. And then you have to adjust your hop-up. Well, my hop-up lever that actually pushes down on the nub of the hop-up was broken. Completely broken. I cannot find any replacement hop-up levers for this. I mean, if you guys come across one of those, please let me know and send me a link for the website, because I would love to keep this rifle. But considering the fact that Evike took too long to ship this product, there's 3 things wrong with it. It's just irritating. I'm seriously considering not purchasing from Evike anymore. Overall, I would give this gun 3 out of 5 stars. It's a nice gun. If it worked completely functional, like it should, I would probably give it a 5 out of 5. But I don't know if it's just mine or if it's all of them. They're not. Mine's not that great. I don't know if it's all of them or just this one. It's not that great considering I can't adjust a hop up, and for a sniper rifle, you need hop up. You cannot survive with a sniper rifle without hop up. Your ammo is going to drop all the time, and a very heavy drop, especially if you're using like 0.3 grams. I'm running 0.3 gram matrix ammo in this, 6mm of course, and it shoots, but it doesn't shoot far enough to work as a sniper. I would consider this more as a assault rifle than a sniper because of the range. I'm pretty disappointed with Evike and this product, but I don't know if it's just this one or if it's all of them. I've seen the reviews. I don't know whether I should trust a Chinese company, because this is basically a clone of the Ares AW338. This is basically just a cheap clone made on an assembly line and whatnot. To be honest, it's just, if you want to blow $250, might as well go with the KJW M700. That thing is a lot better. Based on the reviews I've seen, it is a lot better than what this is. You can upgrade it a lot easier. Only, like, the best thing about this gun, the only good thing I can really say is the inner barrel. It doesn't have barrel spacers, but if you shake it, you're not going to hear the inner barrel moving around, because the outer barrel is so tight around that inner barrel that you don't even need barrel spacers. And I've seen videos of the hot wax trick that you can use for mostly any inner barrel bracing on a outer barrel to help remove the barrel vibration and get those consistent shots. But I wouldn't do that with this gun because it doesn't need it. Simply doesn't need it. Yeah, like I said, 3 out of 5 stars. That's about it. Yeah, this is Shane Harvey from Howell Wilson Assault Squad, signing off.